David here from Black Swan Capital Europe. I'm speaking with you today from outside the Binnenhof, the Dutch parliamentary building. A, as a reflection of the easing of the lockdowns that have commenced in this country, and B, as a measure of the importance that governments and central banks are having right across Europe on our lives now. For internationals and living in Europe, we're seeing that the decisions made by governments and central banks are affecting the way we live, our health and safety, also our ability to work and earn money, and also in the longer term, our investments in retirement and other savings. In the immediate term, we've seen support from governments across Europe offering financial support to companies, to small businesses, and to the self-employed. So if that's you, you can be looking towards the government in the country in which you are living to see if there's available support for you. Some banks are also offering mortgage holidays and payment deferrals. We should be clear, this isn't free money. It's a deferral if your cash flow is tight at home because of your working situation. That may be beneficial to you, but you should get professional advice and see if that's the best decision for you at this time. It is a unique position that we're in now because the impacts on the financial market haven't been economically driven. They've been driven by this COVID-19 pandemic. What that means is that the governments and the central banks have been more keen to stimulate and to prop up the economy through injections of cash or quantitative easing. We're seeing that the European Central Bank has a 750 billion euro plan. The US government has a $2 trillion commitment to its market to support companies and the economy to keep the markets going. We saw that reflected in the stock markets in short-term volatility, particularly through March and April. And it was a reinforcement of our philosophy at Black Swan Capital Europe that we shouldn't be looking at the short-term volatility and the movements, but towards the long-term trends in alignment with our objectives. In the 5 weeks from February through to March 19, we in fact saw the stock markets have their fastest 20% fall ever. And that caused unrest and concern for a lot of people. However, as the impacts of the government commitments and the central bank commitments were felt in the economy, April saw the strongest month since January 1987 on US stock markets. So volatility has continued since then, but across a narrower range. If you're an international living in Europe, come and speak with us at Black Swan Capital Europe, and we can help you with your investments and your financial planning and helping you to make sure you're on the right path to achieving your goals. You can contact us at our website, blackswancapital.eu, or by email at info@blackswancapital.eu. If you like this video and subscribe to this channel, you'll get updates on our regular education and information that we're putting out, and we look forward to hearing from you and speaking with you. Stay well. Thank you.